couple of years ago, I took on a new position, a new job, a new role that was pretty scary for me, pretty intimidating. I didn't feel qualified for it at all. And I didn't feel like my productivity and my work ethic was on par with what I needed to achieve and success in this role. So I started looking for a life coach, more along the lines of a productivity coach. What I really thought that I needed was someone to get me, to whip me into shape and to get me on a schedule and to provide some structure and rigidity to allow me to work better and more and faster and harder and more effectively. And I found Jen. And really, that's what I went into this with, like help me be more productive. And Jen helped me see that there was nothing wrong with my productivity. We worked together for 6 months and we did a lot. We tackled a lot during those 6 months. What I think one of the biggest takeaways from that time is that I was being so hard on myself. I was expecting that, I have this vision of what it takes to be successful was external, that I needed to be better. I needed to do more. I needed to learn things, incorporate new tools and structures into my life. And what Jen helped me see is that it's all there already. Like I had what I needed. And what was really holding me back was so much of my negative self-talk and my negative self-perception. And over those 6 months, Jen helped me shed a lot of that, helped me learn about the model, that the thoughts that I have affect the outcome of the way I behave and the outcome and results of the world around me and the things that I can achieve. And having to put that work that you did, I had to do the work. I put the work in. And it required a lot of conscious catching myself when I was, that negative self-talk. And at first it was, I heard Jen's voice in my head catching me when I was, those negative things that I was telling myself, that I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't smart enough, that I was never going to succeed in this, that I was going to fail. Changing those thoughts, changing those thought patterns around money and around what I can do. It took a lot of work, but here's the thing. That was 2 years ago. And that investment is paying dividends now. Even now, 2 years later, I hear it. I catch myself in what I believe that I can do, and what I have achieved. I have achieved real success in this professional role. My life feels so much more in alignment. I can do the thought work. When I have those negative thoughts, the negative thoughts are still there. The self-talk, it's still there, but so much less, and I can turn it around so much more. And here's the great thing is that there's positive self-talk, which wasn't really there before. I can be proud of myself, and I can tell myself that I am beautiful and that I'm doing a good job. And I can quell the buts. You did a good job, but here's what could have been done differently. I can ignore that little voice has been tamped down so much. And it's been life-changing. Over the last 2 years, I actually was promoted to executive director of my nonprofit. I have been achieving all of the goals that I have set for myself. I have smashed those goals. My professional life is better than it ever has been. And it feels good and it feels in alignment.